Hey, my beautiful friends. I hope you all are doing well today. I'm sorry that I haven't posted a video in like 3 days, guys. I just literally after my last video, I just kind of didn't really feel like chatting very much. I wasn't very talkative. I talked to like the main people in my life that I talk to on a regular basis, and other than that, like I didn't have the energy for chatting with anybody else. And by the end of the day, I just had no energy left to pick up the camera for you guys. But I'm doing well. We're alive. We're good. I have my room kind of. I fixed up my room some, so I'm gonna show you guys what I've done. I'm just kind of reorganizing a few little bits and bobs real quick. All right, so you guys can see my room. I took out some trash and stuff. This is just like stuff from the last like day or two. I don't have any soda left, but I use this as a trash for the cans, so it doesn't take up the entire trash can, and stuff. And then this is actual like drinks that are like actual filled bottles of Brisk that I put in my fridge. We got the sensory corner there. That's done. We've got this corner here, which basically has all of my important stuff, like all my favorite things that are important to me here. I just like to have them organized. And then we have over here, we have my crochet bag right there, and then just some other little things, knickknacks, my cream and stuff. This is my little side area, and then this, guys, is my bed. So my bed is pretty simple. It's just my bed tent here, and then we have my big giant blanket, we have my bluey blanket, and then we have my weighted blanket underneath. And then we don't have any stuffies in bed right now, but I got like my favorite blankets, my favorite things, my pillowcases. All my pillowcases I actually put in a big pillowcase that zips up, and then underneath all of this is all of my baby blankets. They're kind of folded underneath of there and stuff. And then we've got my actual pillow here, right here, that has a bluey pillowcase on it. So that's kind of what we have going on. I have this thing that's crocheted, and then I've got this that I've been carrying around and stuff, because I've been carrying around like fabrics lately. I have all my stuffies in my sensory closet, as well as a couple up here, like my whales and stuff, a couple of little things here, and then the ones that are like Christmas decor items. But like I have basically put all of the stuffies in there, or in my bin right here. And then over here we have obviously my little table, which has my sensory Zen garden and stuff. So that's kind of the setup of my room right now. And I have this down here, which is like a box of tissues that's like used tissues, because I use the box itself to put used tissues in there, and then I empty that box when it gets full, and then I have a place to like put all my tissues, so I'm not just putting them all in the trash can. And then we have my iPad, and on my iPad, this is what my iPad looks like. We have my Proloco To Go app, my Photos app, and then my YouTube app, which literally my YouTube on here just has all of my like sensory videos. So like the ones that are like watered sounds, basically, because it's kind of what I fall asleep to. So I use water sounds. So that's what's there. And then also, you guys know that I have stuff attached to my bed. So I have this little toucan, and then back here we have this little bear, and then we have this thing. So that's there. And then we've got my chair, which has just my blanket there, and then it has a bunch of other little things underneath. And then I also, back here, have a little pillow here, the Build-A-Bear one that I got from the thrift store, this pillow. I keep it down there to avoid things from falling back there in my bed. So that's kind of what we have going on at the moment. So we've been cleaning up my room, and at the moment we have obviously Christmas stuff going on the TV because I'm obsessed with Christmas, not for the presents or anything like that, but for the atmosphere. I love the sensory lights, the lighting. I love the warm, fuzzy feelings that it gives me. I love all of that stuff. I love how, like, joyful it feels. I don't like the marketing of Christmas. I really don't. But I love the way it feels. Like, it makes me feel fuzzy on the inside, and I love that feeling. But yeah. As far as how I'm doing, I am doing fairly good. Not much has happened, really. It's been a lot of resting. I haven't had any, like, major appointments or anything in the last few days. But I have just been doing a lot of, like, resting, a lot of recuperating. I've been going out with hubby. He has had some really, 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 really long days at work, which meant that our routine has kind of been changed a little. My routine has been changed some, and I've been really struggling with the changes in routine, guys. I don't know if you guys deal with this, but I really struggle when things change, when routines are changed, when the things that are supposed to be in a certain way aren't. And that's kind of what's been happening, is because hubby has had to go into work basically all day, like every day, all day. I haven't really had the normal routine, so like even tomorrow the routine is going to be completely messed up, which I don't like. Tomorrow meaning Monday. I don't actually know what time it is right now, so it could be past midnight already. I'm not actually 100% sure. But I just struggle when the routine gets messed up. And it's not so much about the fact that I'm, like, home alone. That's not even the big issue. The issue is just, it's not the routine. It's not the usual. Like, Mondays, he doesn't generally go into work. Tomorrow, he's going to be at work all day. Friday, he was pretty much working all day basically till 5 p.m. and stuff. Same thing on Thursday. He was working until 5 p.m. Wednesday, kind of the same thing. It just feels like every day it's kind of been, he's kind of constantly had to work every single day till 5 p.m. and he's normally not having to work. Mondays he doesn't have to work, because Mondays are like days when we do stuff together. He works some, he does some work stuff, obviously he has to, but it's like he's not having to go into work. And he has to go into work tomorrow early and stuff, so I'm really, really trying to, want to get to bed earlier tonight so that I can get at least a couple hours of sleep before he gets up, because I want to get up with him so that we can have breakfast and have some time together before he has to go in, because I know I won't get to see him the rest of the day until he gets home from work, which I'm not looking forward to that. That's not something I'm looking forward to. So, yeah. And then, I don't even know what I'm going to do tomorrow, guys. I know I'm going to spend a good chunk of the day probably resting, watching videos, probably reading some. I really haven't been reading lately, because the changes just completely throws things off. And, I don't know, I haven't been feeling up to reading. So I haven't really done any recent reading, even though I generally like to read at least a little bit every day. I just haven't been up to it. I've been watching a lot of videos. I've been listening to calming things and just trying to just be okay with everything going on. Talking to, like, my mom and stuff. But other than that, I really haven't done a whole lot. And I haven't really been super talkative, just in general recently. Even the conversations with the people that I have been talking to haven't been as long as they usually are. I've been a lot quieter than I normally am. So, I don't know. It's not like I'm in a bad space. I'm not in a bad space. It's just the change in routine and everything is just, it's a little much. And I've been more emotional than usual lately. So, just haven't picked up the camera. I haven't felt the need to. I haven't felt like picking up the camera and just kind of saying to you guys, hey, I didn't do anything today. Hey, today was another one of those do nothing days. Hey, I had a hard time today emotionally. Hey, I just didn't want to come on here and do that. So I'm giving you guys this update of how things have gone, how things have been. The cats are doing pretty good. We had to change. We tried. Okay, we didn't have to. We tried to change one of our cats, like wet food. We tried to change them to a more natural, less processed cat food. And one of our cats, Snickers, hasn't taken very well to the food. So it's upset her stomach, even though we've been trying to, even though we only give the food once a day, it seems to have upset her stomach. And so she's had some issues today. So we're keeping an eye on that. We've stopped the food with her, we're trying to see if the food is the issue, because that's the hard thing, is knowing whether or not the change in food is what's caused it, or whether or not it's something else going on. So we've stopped the wet food that we were trying to switch her to hopefully see maybe her stomach is just more sensitive to this new food. Or maybe we transitioned too quickly. I don't know yet, but we're trying. So, but she's doing good. She's still eating. She's still drinking. She's still her usual self. She's not having like any she's not lethargic. She's not having any sort of issues of that sort. She's just having, bathroom stuff, litter box things. I'm not gonna go into detail, but yeah. So we've been trying hard with her to kind of deal with that. I'm very fidgety, as you guys can tell. I'm having a hard time sitting still. I was actually watching videos earlier and falling asleep. So, because I was comfortable and my cat was making biscuits on me. One of my cats was making biscuits on me, which almost put me to sleep. And I love my big giant blanket and stuff. It's been nice and comfortable. So, it's been putting me to sleep and whatnot. I promise, guys, I'm not sick. I don't know why I'm coughing. I have a coughing spell right now that I'm dealing with, where it's like I seem to be coughing a lot, and it kind of feels like my throat is dry, but I don't know. So, yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. I've been pausing the video when I start having those coughing fits. If you guys see, like, jump cuts in the video, that's what it is. The humidifier is working. I don't know if can you guys even see it? I don't think you can. I got that humidifier working, which actually it's been helping. It's been helping with it's been helping me with not waking up every morning feeling like my throat is scratchy. Because I've noticed that tends to happen during the winter time, is I wake up with my throat feeling scratchy and dry and all of the things, and I've noticed that since I started using this humidifier, that hasn't been happening as much. So I wonder also if the coughing fits are probably also partially due to that. I have to add more water to my humidifier, because otherwise it's gonna go off. Yeah, outside of that stuff, there's not really been much else going on. I went out today. We did our volunteer with the cats today, which was really nice. Little baby kittens. We love kittens. We love kittens, we love cats, we love animals, okay guys? We love animals in general. So, yeah. So, anyway. I don't know what else to talk about, guys. So you guys give me some suggestions on things that I can talk about in these videos. Like, do you guys want to see a collection video of all of my comfort pillowcases or all my comfort blankets, or what kind of videos do you guys want me to do? Videos that don't require a whole lot of like prep ahead of time. So give me some suggestions. If you guys want to see any sort of videos, just let me know in the comments what kind of videos you want to see. Do you guys want me to try to do Vlogmas this year, where I like try to make a video every single day? I don't know if it's going to be an everyday video, everyday thing. I want to do Vlogmas, but I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot of ideas of what to do for Vlogmas outside of my usual content. So we'll see. Maybe we'll do a few videos of Christmas stuff, like me telling you guys stories of Christmas traditions or Christmas things like that. You know, things related to what my favorite Christmas memories are or whatnot. We'll see. But anyway, outside of that, not much else going on. So anyway, I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. As always, remember, if you're going through it, you'll get through it, and remember who you are, and remember that it is okay to have comfort items. Whether those comfort items look silly or not, it's okay to have them. You can have a comfort pillowcase, you can have a comfort blanket, you can have a comfort stuffy, you can have a comfort water bottle, a comfort t-shirt. Anything and everything can be a comfort item. If it brings you comfort, if it makes you feel good, if it makes you feel secure and safe and all of that, it's all A-okay, and there's nothing wrong with it. So don't be afraid to be yourself, guys, and I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Bye!